Hello, everybody. We finally made it to the very last week of the school year. Oh my gosh. I have no idea where the year went. I feel like we just welcomed you back last week. But anyway, I hope that you're having a smooth end of the year. The kids seem to be fairly contained when they're moving back and forth in the hallways and in the commons area. So thank you for everything you're doing to make that happen. Here are a few reminders about what's going on for the rest of the week. Tuesday, of course, we continue the same schedule we had today with no advisory, but your classes will run from 9:30 to 10:56 and then 11:02 to 12:30. Then Wednesday, it is technically a makeup day, and so we normally wouldn't expect students in the building, but we had some athletes who are at the track sectionals qualifying for state during EOC days, and we had a few students who had glitches with AP exams, and so we do have some makeup AP and EOC testing going on. That'll all happen Wednesday morning, so that means we need to be quiet in the building and give them, I don't know the exact room locations for where we're going to do those makeups, especially the AP, but we'll let you know. And I know we won't have any testing irregularities. Wednesday at noon, math and science teachers, the whole department in both cases, are invited to join Dr. Chin. I'm sorry, I should know it. Chin something Chin, who is the director of the current program at UT. They're coming to talk to us about some research opportunities between their graduate students and you guys, and some possible research they'd like to do with us. And they want to treat you to lunch, barbecue lunch. So I hope you'll join us. I sent you an email earlier this week, or on Friday, and I will send it to you again tonight so that you can RSVP directly to Dr. Chen. So she's ordering lunches tomorrow. So I really do encourage you, please, it's just 1 hour. Let's hear her out. Current has been very good to us as a school. Then on Thursday, and of course, we're on regular contract, so your day goes till 4:30 on Wednesday. On Thursday, no students in the building at all. That's your time. Wednesday afternoon, obviously you're welcome, or actually Wednesday if you're not monitoring students, you're welcome to work all day long on your checkout list. We don't anticipate having any meetings of any type. Remember, as you're going through the checkout list, which will be attached to the email with the link for the announcements, there's some explanations about what everything means. Remember to take all your receipts and all your paperwork with you to Yvette so she doesn't have to send you away to come back. And pay attention to what it asks for each person. You're going to want to, you can drop in on any of the people that you need to, Joan, Rebecca, Yvette, Tim, and Jason, until we get to the end. You can't, your final person, your evaluator checkout, you can't do that by drop-in. So Jason and Tim and I, all three, are creating sign-up genius lists with appointment times for you to be able to have 20 to 25 minutes of uninterrupted time with your primary evaluator to finish all the last part of the year paperwork. And so we just ask, if one of our office doors are closed, or if you see somebody in there, please, they're probably doing their final checkout, so please wait on them and give them the privacy so they can be honest. But as you're going through the checkout list, please also remember to contribute to cleaning any room in which you taught this past year, and around any workspaces that you have. If you've got loose items, on desktops and things, it would help us a lot this summer if you'll box them up with your name on them, so that the custodians can move the boxes to clean all surfaces really well, and that way nothing gets misplaced or accidentally disposed of. And the other piece to cleaning up the areas is, let's go ahead and remove all the student work from the walls and things that we have up. We might be able to get them to do a little bit of touch-up painting for us this summer. We've had a few mishaps with the drywall and some pretty strong tape, so help us out there. And then Friday morning, we'll do a potluck breakfast. I was planning on feeding you guys, and we've just run out of money. I'm sorry. So if everybody can just bring anything you want. If somebody wants to organize a Sign Up Genius so we have specific foods, that's fine. I'm not going to require it, not going to suggest it even, but if anybody wants to, that's fine. But if you just want to bring, something for yourself and something to share, we'll have breakfast around 8:30 a.m. in the Commons area. We will have the interns who are going to be joining us next year will be here to meet you and kind of get the feel of the culture of the building. And then we will have a faculty meeting from approximately 9 to 11:30 a.m. And before you start dreading, oh my gosh, what's she going to do to us for 2.5 hours? I promise you it will be an enjoyable experience, and hopefully one that will light the fires of innovation for you for the summer. That's a teaser in case you missed it about our faculty read. So you'll find out. Nothing to dread, I promise. And then if you haven't finished checking out by Friday afternoon, you can finish that up once we dismiss. Remember, the cafeteria won't be open at all Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, so bring food as appropriate, and you'll be able to go out for lunch if you want to. A reminder to classes who have summer assignments, you need to be getting those together and send them to Sebastian as soon as possible, because when I send the letter at the end of the week with the final report cards, there will be a link back to the web page. I know they know the website, but it's just a way for us to be able to say you were sent the link for them to access those. We don't have schedules printed yet, so we can't give you a roster for you to email to, but you know who's requesting classes that have summer assignments. So I can send out grade level emails if you want. We can send out links. We can send out however you want. But we want to be sure that no student has the opportunity to come back and say, I didn't know about a summer assignment. So let's get those up. Let's make sure parents are aware of them. Let's make sure students are aware of them. So we're going to post them on the main web page of the school as well as your Canvas class pages. The faculty read for the summer is going to be digital, so you'll be getting, Friday after the faculty meeting, you'll be getting an Amazon credit to claim for the purchase price of our faculty read. I really think you're going to enjoy it. Last summer we did one that was very education oriented, and this one will not be as education oriented, but it's intended to ignite our creativity. And last summer we tried having an asynchronous conversation via Padlet wall, and we had a couple who contributed, but it wasn't as robust as we might have liked. So assuming this means that we really are more of a social faculty, which doesn't surprise me, I'm open to suggestions for maybe someplace in June and someplace in July. If anybody wants to suggest that we meet for coffee, dessert, meal, and to discuss where people are so far in the read. So just an idea. And then, not to hound, but I still need volunteers to go for state core training in the major content areas. You get credit for the in-service. It contributes to your professionalism and leadership rubrics. So I do hope that you'll consider giving up those couple of days this summer to go to that training for us. And, I just can't say enough about this year. And to cap it off with that spectacular graduation last year, I mean, God, listen to me. The spectacular graduation last week, it feels like last year. And to follow it up on Friday with the posting of those phenomenal state EOC scores, I just could not be more proud to work with a group of people than I am with you folks. So hope you have a great last week, and we will, I'm sure, see you around the station. Bye-bye.